Hey YouTube, Jeff shares stuff. So today I'm going to be answering some questions from viewers of the channel. And so let's go ahead and get right into those questions. So the first one comes from Didier Vanagon, and his question is: how much engine adapter plate, trans work, smart chip, South African grill, lights? Do you have original coolant pipes, engine size? Also, how much was the labor on the van? So to answer the question of how much, I really don't have an answer for you. My conversion was done over 9 years ago. So it wasn't cheap, I'll put it that way, but I'm sorry I can't give you an accurate answer on that. And yes, I do have a smart chip. And also, yes, my coolant pipes have been replaced. Let's take a look at that. All right, and as far as engine size, it's going to be the 3.3 liter SVX engine, and it produces 240 horsepower. I do believe I told you I have the smart chip. And then as far as the South African grill and the engine adapter plate, some of those items I picked up off of Small Car, and then also the South African grill, I believe I got that from Bus Depot. So they have the prices on there. Like I said, it was 9 years ago, so a lot of those prices have changed since then. All right, and then the next question that we have is going to be from Ronaldo Balmas. Would you ever trade your van in for a Syncro? The quick answer to that is no, because I enjoy this van too much the way that it is. It's already exceeded my expectations, just far exceeded them. And I would never want to start over with another vehicle. It's extremely reliable. I've just enjoyed myself in it too much. With the Syncros, you got to be careful about them because the owners, a lot of them have done a lot of forward buying, and they've just really pushed their van to the limits and have damaged their van. So you got to be careful with that anyhow. And even if it was an SVX Syncro, probably I would still stick with what I have. My van is really one of a kind, it being an SVX, and then also being an automatic transmission and California smog legal. So no, I wouldn't trade for a Syncro. Next we have a question from Devaster Owner, and he asks, do you know if O'Reilly antifreeze and coolant full strength will harm my 1991 Vanagon? Okay, Devaster Owner, the answer to that is that if you have that question in your mind, you're concerned about it, it is not worth putting that into your Vanagon. So what you want to do is contact your Volkswagen dealership. If you can, speak with the head mechanic, because he's going to have the most experience on that crew. And remember that they represent Volkswagen. So if you speak with them, you can't go wrong. And then another thing is that a lot of times if you have a specific type of vehicle, you want to go with the coolant that is made specifically for that vehicle. So specifically for Volkswagen engines. So hopefully that answers your question. Like I said, speak with the Volkswagen dealership, if you can, the head mechanic. So thank you for that question. And then let's see, we have a question from Bob Dillon. That's Bob Dillon, D-I-L-O-N. And he says, can you point me towards info on a Syncro conversion? Okay, Bob Dillon, that is an excellent question. Now, that requires a detailed answer. So what I will be doing is I will make a video to answer that question, because I really believe that that question deserves a detailed answer. And then finally, we have a question from John Paul. And his question is in response to the video of where I asked if anybody had ever heard of a turbocharger on the original Vanagon engine. So his question was maybe a supercharger. And I thought that was an interesting question, because I just pictured the supercharger being practically the same size as that original Vanagon engine. So anyhow, I want to thank everyone for sending in their questions. If you have a question, go ahead, write it in I will do a video. I will answer it to the best of my ability. I want to thank everyone for watching the videos. Everyone who's subscribed, I appreciate it. And also the people who watch the ads, thank you so much, because that helps to financially support my videos. And I appreciate that very much. So everyone out there, I hope you're having a great day. I'll talk with you later. Jeff shares stuff. Like and subscribe. Talk with you later, YouTube.